Hello everybody and welcome one, welcome all, back again to Double V Wrestling, episode 11. Thank you for joining me here today, Friday, September 15th, and we have a killer show in store for you tonight. Starting off, of course, with a debut performance. Sarah Walker last week challenged the debuting Kale Valon to her debut match here tonight. We'll have to see if she can pull any success off in this debut and upset Kale Valon on her debut match. That would be an amazing opportunity for Sarah Walker to really get right back into the swing of things here in Double V Wrestling. Of course, if you've been watching, you know she's not been doing the very best in this show. She even went over to Saturday Night Thunder on their last episode. Check that out. She went up against Kel Suzuki, but was still unsuccessful. But now, I think it's getting to do or die time for Sarah Walker. We see her opponent. And this is the sister of Kale Valon. This is Kale Valon. Amazing wrestler. She's performed in Japan. She fought in Stardom. She fought over in Shimmer. She was the valet of members of Suzuki-gun in New Japan Pro Wrestling. I explained the logo on her jacket there. To say she was a bit of an anarchist would be accurate. A rule breaker. We'll have to see how she meshes with Double V Wrestling in her new home as the referee calls for the bell. As we get right into things here, as the two lock up, collar and elbow tie up in the center of the ring. As Kale, with the go behind, wrestling with Sarah now, is wearing her down, taking the strength out of her, and then takedown right onto the mat. Shifts into the seated position as shifts Sarah around and then tosses her down to the mat again. And a big chop blocked by Sarah. Sarah, with the go behind now, picks Kale up, teardrop suplex. Sarah taking the advantage now early on in this matchup. Goes for that forearm, blocked by Kale as the big hammer fist blow. And then a headbutt from Kale. And Kale, mentored under Minoru Suzuki and Suzuki-gun over New Japan Pro Wrestling. She learned a lot from him there, most notably some of her offense and also the attitude that she brings with her, that anti-authority, that anarchist, that do what you want style of hers, the brutal strikes as well. But is that going to be enough to put away Sarah Walker? Is Sarah Walker going to be able to fight back against that? And she's doing that right now. Heads back into the ring, doesn't want to fight Kale on the outside here, wants to take it right back where she is most comfortable, in between those ropes. But Kale now taking advantage of the referee's distraction onto Sarah, tossing her into that red corner. Is Kale now stalking her prey, advancing, and a big slap. Sarah just falls down right on her ass and then slapped down again. Kale heading to the top turnbuckle now, doesn't land that elbow drop. Now Sarah, a nice kick to the legs. Fireman's carry takedown by Kale, and a nice fist right to the midsection from Sarah. A jawbreaker from Kale. Very back and forth action. Oh my god, that straight right punch from Kale Valon there. Completely just crushing the jaw of Walker. Walker just collapsing down onto the mat. And now Kale is looking to take advantage of that as she's just not letting up, delivering this offense. No time for reprieve for Walker. Is Walker going to have to tap out here of this armbar? No, Walker, very smart technical escape there from that armbar, hyperextended. Walker showing off her wrestling prowess, of course. She's a stellar wrestler. We all know that, but she just hasn't been able to pull things together to grab herself a victory in a long time. Now Walker, she's getting the crowd on her side. What's she going for here? Oh, nice clothesline, grounds Kale. Another one. Walker coming in like a house of fire. Goes for a big splash in the corner. Kale is dazed, off the ropes, ducks the clothesline from Kale, and a nice leaping clothesline with the kip up. Walker is on fire right now, and she's going into the corner again, calling Kale up to her feet. What's Walker looking for here? Could be looking for it. Here it goes. Walk in the park onto Kale Vallon. And now Walker going straight for the cover. 2. No, doesn't get the win off of that walk in the park. Very close there though. And Sarah Walker, as you saw her last week on SNT Wrestling, she went up against Kel Suzuki. Oh my god, Golden Twister Breaker! Out of nowhere, Golden Twister Breaker from Sarah Walker, going for the win! No. So close for a win there onto Kale Vallon, but unsuccessful. As I was saying, Sarah Walker performed in SNT Wrestling last week on their episode 33. She went up against Kel Suzuki, was unsuccessful, and then at the end of that match, Kel Suzuki offered a handshake to Sarah Walker, and Sarah, she slapped the handshake away. She's clearly getting very frustrated, but she can't let those frustrations get to her. She's going to have to get her attitude in check to really be able to succeed here in this business. But Walker catches that fist now, and then looks for the Hurricane Rana, not letting Kale get that second straight right punch. It crushed her the first time, and then the dive to the outside. Walker, unrelentless right now in this matchup. Maybe this is what she needs to succeed. Maybe Walker needs this attitude of aggression, this attitude of unrelentless attacks. She needs to utilize her speed and agility and her stamina against her opponent. And now, Kale back to her feet, heads back inside the ring. Walker does have a chair. It's taken from the referee. Walker might have been looking to utilize that chair there, but Kale not letting that happen. She's got this sleeper hold applied onto Walker now. Is Walker going to have to tap out from this sleeper? Oh no, the stunner from Sarah Walker, dazing Kale Vallon. And now Walker thrown into that corner. Might have been looking for the walk in the park there, grabbing the wrist, but did not manage it, as now Walker is laid up on that top turnbuckle by Vallon. Vallon might be looking for a superplex here. She's got her in position. Here we go. Superplex from Kale Vallon. Oh, that's got to kill the spine right there. And now, not looking to waste any time, going for the cover after that superplex, but Walker kicks out. Not putting her away there. And Walker, I believe her record right now in doublev Wrestling is about 2-8 or so. I haven't been keeping exact check, but it's not looking good. But the punch caught by Walker, and now she returns with the Golden Twister Breaker, but dodged by Vallon, and then the punch from Vallon ends that sequence in her favor. Oh my god, Walker nearly clutched at the victory there. But now Vallon is in control, delivering that hammer fist, lifting Walker up, and then going behind her, locking in that sleeper onto Walker after that big punch. Is this going to be enough to put Walker away? Walker swinging around, trying to get out of this, trying desperately. Desperation is all she has left. There is nothing she can do here to get out of this tightly locked sleeper hold that Kale Vallon has applied, and the life is just choked out of her. There was nothing Walker could do to escape from that second sleeper hold, as Walker just has the life choked out of her. And Kale Vallon picks up a victory tonight. Walker delivered another frustrating loss. There was the first Golden Twister Breaker. didn't put Valen away. So very close though. There was the punch that was caught by Walker, I believe. It went into the Hurricane Rana after that. There was the second punch caught by Walker, delivered the forearm, and then went for the golden twister breaker after that was dodged by Valen. Shortly afterwards, she went into this sleeper hold. Walker, you can see there trying, but in the end, her time ran out. Valen picks up the victory in her debut contest. But really, this leaves you asking, what is next for Sarah Walker? Valen still celebrating here. A big congratulations to Valen in her debut here though tonight. She did a very good job here. She did an amazing performance, so congratulations to Valen. But now Walker is going up to Valen. What's she doing here? Valen is... Oh my god! The punch to the face of Walker. Valen, the disrespect. She exits the ring now. Walker getting back up to her feet. Walker, another loss suffered here tonight. You can see the frustration on her face. Yeah. And this really just leaves you asking, what is next for Sarah Walker? She has the talent. She has the talent to succeed. She has all the talent in the world. She can compete with the very best in this business. But right now, she just can't find a way to execute this talent. And I think Sarah Walker's going to need to take a break from this business. I don't think Sarah's in a state to succeed here right now. But I guess we'll have to see if Sarah Walker leaves Double V Wrestling for tonight.
Set a bar and never grow. Vision dreams you'll never know unless you dedicate your life to show that you exist. Don't break the mold.
SNT Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to check them out, but right now, backstage, Nakano Takia walking backstage, our Huntress champion, is assaulted by Spectre and Evelyn. Oh, but Jackamea runs in for the save. And I guess that's confirmation that Spectre and Evelyn are working together with Akira as they just beat down on our Huntress champion. But we have to move on. Because right now, we've got a semi-rematch from last week. Last week, you saw Outlaw, Tia Cassidy, and AK-47 Violet Fox. They went up against the Wolves, our former tag team champions, and Outlaw was successful in that open challenge. Wolves decided to have an open challenge. What a mistake that was, as Outlaw stole those titles. I say stole, but it was a clean match. Well, if you forget the chair shot, it was a clean match. As far as the ref's concerned, it was a clean match, and I suppose that's all that matters. But Outlaw took those titles from the Wolves, and now they are your new tag team champions. And right now, AK-47 has come out by herself. As right now, we have a semi-rematch, like I said. It's AK-47. Violet Fox going up against one of the members of the Wolves. It's Violet Fox going up against Kelly Wolf, the former tag team champion. Kelly Wolf right now. Surely the Wolves are definitely looking to make a statement here tonight in this matchup. They're going to want to have a nice victory over one of the members of Outlaw to really claim that they have the right to that rematch. We'll have to see. As Kelly's taking her jacket off now, she's running towards the ring. What's Kelly doing? Kelly's just going, oh, but AK-47 delivers the hammer fist. Oh, but taken down. AK-47 taken down by Kelly. Rolled over the punches onto Kelly. But backstage, something's going on. Our cameraman catching something backstage. Meanwhile, at the same time, Tia, oh my god, Tia just slaps Kerry. And now, AK still beating down onto Kelly now in the ring. Backstage again, Tia Cassidy and Kerry Wolf just beating down on each other. A brawl happening backstage. And now this brawl in the ring has been taken to the stage. As the two just trading blows, trading hands now. As Tia throws Kerry into the wall. And now our staff here are trying to separate the two here. But now they continue brawling. Just continue brawling on the stage here. Kelly and AK cannot be separated. And neither can Tia and Kerry. As Tia just tosses Kerry over now. They're still battling in the gorilla position now. As Tia just waiting for Kelly to get back to her feet now. Delivers that outlaw kick. Right under Kerry Wolf. And she heads off, and I believe the Outlaws have made quite a statement here tonight that they are the rightful tag team champion. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the final matchup in a small series we've been seeing here on doublev Wrestling. It's one apiece in this rivalry. At 0 hour, we saw the debut of the Renegade Riley Reeves. With the Renegade Riley Reeves going up against this woman right here, Tiffany Williams. Riley Reeves picked up the victory there at 0 hour. An amazing performance she put on there, picking up the victory. But then the next the next episode after 0 hour, Tiffany Williams picked up a sneaky victory over Riley Reeves. She hit her with 2 trendsetters, and after the second one, she pinned her with her feet on the ropes for the extra pressure, picking up a victory over Riley Reeves. And now, the two have agreed to once again meet in the squared circle for the final time. It's time to see who the better woman is. Is it Tiffany Williams or Riley Reeves? And her opponent for tonight, the Renegade Riley Reeves, the 80s tribute herself. She's back again in doublev Wrestling. She's here to settle the score with Tiffany Williams. Looking to beat Tiffany here. Looking to secure a victory in her first rivalry in doublev Wrestling. Looking to move on with her career here in doublev Wrestling to bigger and better things. But that is easier said than done. And we'll have to see if Riley can be successful, or whether she will suffer another defeat from Tiffany Williams. And now, let's get into this matchup. Tiffany Williams going head-to-head with the Renegade Riley Reeves. The referee calls for the action, and Riley goes right out of the gates after Williams, but Williams, backing off, it seems retreating to the outside of the ring now, as the referee holds Riley back, allowing Tiffany a chance to get back in, and Tiffany takes full advantage of that distraction with the Hurricane Rana. Tiffany now, it seems that in the opening of this matchup, she just wanted to slow things down, kind of catch Riley off her game and set things in her own pace. But Riley gets the arm drag now, looking to turn things around, perhaps speed this match up a little. Riley, very fast, very lightning quick, agile competitor, but she's shut down there by that super kick from Williams. Now Williams with the knee to the side of the Renegade. just looking to pick her apart. She just relaxes on those turnbuckles now. But Riley, having none of that, she's got Tiffany here, picks her up, stalling suplex. Beautiful suplex there, drops Tiffany right on the small of the back. But now, Riley throws Tiffany into those ropes and cuts her down with the clothesline. Just move after move right now. Riley just dishing out the damage onto Williams. Williams has no counter to this, and then the missile dropkick on top of all of it. Goes into the elbow drop, dodged by Williams this time. Finally she manages to get out of this chain of offense. And now, Williams with a DDT of her own. Williams now heading up to the top turnbuckle. In that corner, she's calling and a dropkick from Tiffany. Calling the Renegade back to her feet, and now Riley's back up with a nice forearm there, and now Riley still has a lot of fire. There's still a lot of gas left in the tank, but Williams slaps that fist away, and then goes for the Northern Lights suplex. Goes for the pin after that Northern Lights, but not enough. Kicks out at a 0. Riley, it's going to take a lot more to put her away. And now, Williams targeting the neck of Reeves. She's picking her back up again, but Reeves now with the European uppercut. And then the super kick from her own, right to the chest it seemed, of Williams there. That'll take the wind right out of here, as now Reeves looks to continue with another clothesline, cuts Williams down yet again. And now Reeves has Williams back up to her feet, throws her right out, oh my god, collapsing, just tumbling out of the ring there, onto the outside flooring. And now Reeves has Williams right where she wants her. Oh no, never mind. Reeves just looking to play some mind games there with Williams. And now, here's what Reeves wants, the Purple Rain Rainmaker. Nice Purple Rain there by Williams. Oh, nice Purple Rain there by Reeves, but not enough to put Williams away. Now Reeves in the corner. He's eyeing Williams up. Might be looking to hit perhaps the danger zone, but not yet. Nice snap suplex instead. Reeves has definitely been in control thus far, but perhaps I spoke too soon, as now Williams turns it into the Williams special. Williams looking to take control now in this matchup. And now, oh, the arm drag takes her down though. Fist. And Williams blocks the second one. The two trading blows now, trading hands, as Williams drags Reeves to those ropes. Oh, but the punch from Reeves. Williams now sent into that red corner. Oh, what a vicious slap there from the Renegade right across the chest of Williams. And now Williams looking to hit something, but no, reversed by Reeves. And now Riley is lifting Williams up yet again, all the way to a standing position, but Williams just playing possum and then turns it into a dropkick. Williams, a very intelligent, very ring-savvy competitor, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough to outmatch the raw talent and energy that comes out of Riley Reeves. And then the senton bomb from Riley, reminiscent of Jacobaya. And now Riley has got Williams against those ropes, sending her right through. Williams just tumbling onto the ground now, looking to gain her bearings. And it seems Reeves is measuring. Reeves is lining her right up. Here she goes. Suicide dive. Right to the outside, crashing Williams right against that steel barricade. Now, Reeves, the fans firmly in Reeves' corner for this matchup. And if you didn't see it on Twitter, ladies and gentlemen, our main event of the evening, I'll mention briefly. Jacobaya going head-to-head with Akira for the World Championship in our main event tonight. But right now, Williams for the win here with this little roll-up. No. Reeves not letting a dirty trick like that catch her off guard again. And now Williams, though, Looking to try something else to close this out. He headed to the middle turnbuckle. Goes for a beautiful Hurricane Rana there. Nice athleticism there, catching Reeves there. Perfect positioning. Now Williams. Oh, Williams is mocking Reeves now. Here we go. We all know how this goes. Oh, but it has a lot of taunting, a lot of wasting time, but damn does it look like it hurts right at the end there. Those straight right hands, right to the jaw, right to the nose. That'll give you a nosebleed and a half. But Reeves still fights on with that snap suplex. Now heading to the top turnbuckle now. We've seen Reeves up here before. Could she be looking for the elbow drop? She is. And now Reeves not going for the pin after that. Reeves wants to close this matchup out the only way she knows how. Reeves has her up. Danger Zone. And Riley, she's not gone for the pin, and now she's picking Williams back up again, making sure she closes this matchup out. Another Danger Zone. The spinning variant this time. And is that enough to secure the victory for the Renegade? It is. Big congratulations to Riley Reeves here tonight. Amazing performance she put on in that contest. And an amazing work to close out this rivalry in her favour. The score ends 2-1 in favour of the Renegade. And Tiffany will have to continue fighting in Double V to see if she can find success against someone else. But right now, your winner, the Renegade, Riley Reeves. Here she is, celebrating her victory in the ring. Oh, but what's this? It seems Riley Reeves has a mic now. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I have heard of that. I've heard that Reeves and Valen met in Japan against each other, but it seems we will see that rivalry continue into Double V as well. NGR Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, check them out in the description below. Do not miss their action-packed shows they put on. But right now, it's Riot. Alice Piper on the left, Vibora on the right. And Riot tonight are looking to well, they're looking to kind of redeem themselves a little bit. Riot are looking to redeem themselves, as so far they haven't been so successful in doublev.wrestling. But their opponents are certainly not going to make this easy for them. That's right, 2 of the 3 Trios champions. It's Quinn Payne and Lilith Gates. Hammerfall. They won those titles back at 0 Hour by defeating Riot there as well. And they are not looking to lose them anytime soon. The referee calls for the bell. Piper starting things off for Riot as Quinn starts things off for Hammerfall. As I was saying, Riot not been so successful so far. They formed up and they've shown that they were a successful team, very cohesive unit, but unfortunately at 0 Hour they just weren't able to pull through. Piper nearly pulled it off, but Hammerfall were the victors in that matchup, becoming the Trios champions. And then last episode, Vibora went up against Quinn Payne and was unsuccessful there as well. So we'll have to see if Riot can finally get some success in their books, because I'm sure they are still gunning for those Trios titles. However, they don't really have much claim to a right to get those titles for a shot at them if they can't even beat Hammerfall in a 1-on-1 or 2-on-2 matchup, let alone 3-on-3. Hammerfall right now, Lilith has been tagged in, but Piper fights back and then goes for an elbow drop. And the kip up from Piper. Never loses her swagger. And now Piper goes for a kick. Oh, the Enziguri follow-up. Leg-fed Enziguri there onto Lilith Gates. And now heading to the outside of the ring, and Lilith with a nice spear through the ropes. Vibora is coming over. Obviously not liking this beat down on the outside that Lilith is delivering to Piper. And a nice teardrop suplex by Vibora there. And now both members of Riot are fighting, both members of Hammerfall. The suplex from Vibora onto Lilith. And now Piper, the neck breaker onto Quinn. Riot definitely looking to control the early goings of this matchup. But Lilith still fighting back. Smashes the face of Vibora onto that apron. And now back in the ring. But Vibora back up. Didn't phase her. And Piper has caught Lilith off guard. Now Piper throws Lilith into that blue corner. Oh, but the big boot from Lilith. And then Gates with the Russian leg sweep. Gates now smashing the back of the head right onto that mat, really abusing the strength difference you see here between Piper and Gates. Piper is agility, she's speed, she's quickness and acrobatics, whereas Gates is raw power, brutal strikes, brutal lifting maneuvers. Interesting contrast we have going. And now Piper has Gates right where she wants her though, with a nice alley-up bomb there in the corner. And now Piper just warming up in this matchup. Not far into it yet. Still anybody's game. Lilith is sent into the corner now. And Piper is not tagging out. I thought she might have wanted to tag out there, but instead goes for the rising knee. And now Piper goes for a cover after that for the victory in favor of Riot. Ooh, but Lilith kicks out. Not enough damage dealt yet for the rising knee to put her away. Perhaps a super kick will be a different story. But now Lilith manages to tag out, gets Quinn back in. Gets Piper back up on her shoulders, and then the big boot, leaping boot, right to the skull of Piper. As Quinn now goes for a cover. Gates holding off Vibora. Oh, but not enough to put Piper away either. They all have a lot of gas left in the tank. They're not going to give up that easy in this matchup. Nothing on the line here in this matchup, but I feel like you can pretty much guarantee that Rachel Larson, our general manager, is watching backstage, and she's watching very closely. And if she sees Riot pick up a victory here, then she's going to know who the next contenders for those trios titles are. However, maybe Riot don't have it in them. Maybe we are going to be seeing different contenders for those trios titles at our next pay-per-view event. For right now, living in the moment, Quinn Payne slapped away by Vibora, and now a vicious kick, but Quinn fights back again with the blocking the fist. And now Quinn has Vibora right where she wants, so goes for the powerbomb, but reversed by Vibora into the DDT. And now Vibora, eyeing Quinn up, might be looking for the Pele kick. There it is! Signature Pele of Vibora. Beautiful backflip she gets on that. And now Quinn grounds Vibora and then turns her right around, applying the single leg Boston Crab onto Vibora, but Vibora quickly managing to use her technical prowess to get out of that one. Kick to the back now. Is Quinn back to her feet, very quick. Quick on her feet Quinn is, but Vibora, technical and savvy, gets Quinn right back on the ground. Now with this barrage of offense, Quinn though manages to get out of it. She's got Vibora again, hits her with the backbreaker. We're going to slow Vibora down a little bit here perhaps. Or in a nice jawbreaker from Vibora. And then going for the Pele kick. And now Vibora has Quinn up. She's wrestling with her. She's got her against these ropes now. As Vibora throws Quinn right through. Quinn though landing on her feet. Oh, but Vibora, doesn't matter. Suicide dive. Tope con hilo, I believe there, right over the top rope. Clearing it. As Vibora cleared for takeoff there. Taking Quinn out. Quinn still out on the outside of the ring there, just crawling to her knees right now. Vibora taking this opportunity to tag in Piper. Piper now calling for the fans. The fans definitely know who they're supporting tonight. They are in the corner of Riot, and perhaps they were right to be as the super kick connects onto Quinn. But no. Just in time, Quinn manages to kick out. She peels her shoulder off the mat there and manages to keep on fighting in this match. Whereas Lilith has been knocked off the apron though by Vibora. Quinn's not going to be able to tag out yet. Oh, but it doesn't matter as Quinn now rolls her through, gets the clutch applied with this knee bar. No escape right now for Piper. As this knee bar is locked in good and tight. But maybe. Oh, Quinn loosens her grip now. Obviously was unsure of whether she could maintain the pressure onto Piper. She loosened it. She wanted to look for a different maneuver, but perhaps that was the wrong move. Though it is risky, holding on to a submission hold for too long. If your opponent manages to reverse it, to counter it, then they might just end up on the offensive. Doesn't matter here though what Quinn went with, as it seems that Piper is on the offensive nonetheless. Now Piper has Quinn up. Eyeing her up now, goes for a drop kick. Lines that up, nice and clean connection. And now Piper has Quinn up yet again. And she's throwing Quinn into the blue corner now, the corner of Riot. Oh, but not tagging out. Throws Quinn again right back into the red corner. And now Piper taking a chance to show off, taking a chance to show that she, although she means business, she can have a little bit of fun as well. But here comes the striking, just both women trading blows now, but Piper lifted up, power bomb from Quinn. Oh, looks to turn it into the pin though, for the win. Quinn Payne here, but Vibora manages to break it up. Very close there for Hammerfall, nearly picked up the win there. What's Quinn looking for here? Nope, Obviously didn't like the looks of that. Changes her mind and decides to tag in Gates instead, entrusting Gates to finish off this matchup. Piper is hurt, and this might be enough to put her away. Chokeslam! She did not watch out for that chokeslam there. As now, no, Gates not going for the pin though. Gates looking to continue the offense. And now Vibora getting into the ring. Cut off by the referee. And now Lilith eyeing Piper up. Oh, but Piper not letting Lilith get a chance to go for whatever she was going for there. Ducks the kick as well. And now Piper on the offensive goes for the jawbreaker. Nice string of offense from Piper. She has what it takes to win here tonight. And what's she going for here? She's throwing Gates right into the corner there. A nasty hammer toss there, as Gates just rebounded off that corner turnbuckle. And now Piper with the drop kick onto Gates. What's she going for here? Oh, she's eyeing Gates up. Here it comes. Super kick. No, Gates ducked it. Gates ducked the super kick. And now Piper is tossed like a sack of potatoes across the ring. As Gates now. Oh no, Piper failed to watch out for it yet again. Chokeslam. Piper goes. Oh, the pin though. 1, 2. That was a 3. Although that might have been a 3, the referee was distracted by Vibora. Interesting by Riot there, but perhaps it wasn't enough as the choke bomb there onto Piper, but Vibora manages to keep Riot in this. Vibora now not letting Gates get off scot-free with that assault. Oh, but the Venom roundhouse onto Gates now. And now, oh, but Gates is out, but Piper is out as well. Vibora attacked by Quinn with that leaping drop kick there from out of nowhere off screen. I didn't even see that coming. But now Piper's back to her feet against the wounded Gates. Gates was just hit by that Venom, don't forget. And now Piper is still battling with Gates. Gates now throwing Piper into that corner. And there was that pin earlier that Gates had a 3 count onto Piper, but it seems that Riot distracted the referee. It wasn't the most clean of tactics, but I mean, I guess Hammerfall aren't the most clean of competitors either. Fight fire with fire, I've heard them say. Perhaps that's Riot's mindset right now. But it seems to have kept them in the fight for this matchup. But for how much longer is the question. I feel like it's still anyone's game. Been a very even contest thus far. We're looking to turn that around with those double knees to the gut of Gates. Even matchup that could end in a heartbeat. And here it comes. Could this be a super kick? Could that be the finishing move that we have been waiting for? But Piper has been the wind taken out of her here. She's hitting super kicks on everybody in this matchup, but it was not enough onto Gates apparently. I believe she's hit 2. Oh no, yes, she's hit 2 in total. She's hit 1 on Quinn and 1 on Gates. Neither managed to finish off the matchup, but perhaps Vibora can finish off what Piper started now. The super kick onto Gates definitely damaged her. And now Vibora just needs to look for one big move. But at the same time, Vibora's hurt as well. Vibora's been hit with a lot of moves. Perhaps Gates only needs to hit one more choke bomb to close this matchup out. As Vibora misses that drop kick. And now, locking the arms. Oh, the nice dragon suplex there. Looking for the pin. Doesn't manage the win though. And now Piper, Vibora, is battling with Gates, and now Gates has Vibora right where she wants her. Torture rack, spins around, torture rack bomb. were not enough to close out that matchup. And now, the stomp to the gut from Gates. And now Gates, eyeing Vibora up, measuring her here, but Vibora doesn't let that one get off. And now, Vibora, here we go, Venom! Right onto Gates, and then the shoulder tackle takes Quinn right out of commission. Is this enough to secure Riot the victory? It is. Your winners, the team of Piper and Vibora. Riot. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, if my commentary is a bit off tonight. I'm not feeling the best voice-wise, but I am still here to commentate some amazing women's action. As you saw, Quinn going for an attempted cover on Piper, not enough though. This was the tag team maneuver by Riot. Nasty punch there. And here was the end. That was right after the Venom. The shoulder tackle took Quinn right up, crashing onto the outside. And then Vibora went for the pin, picking up the win for Riot. Congratulations to Riot now. And their next stop, those Trios Championships. Continuing on with our night, ladies and gentlemen, we've got another tag team match for you. The team of Grace Price and Blake Price. It's the Price Sisters. The Price Sisters, they haven't picked up a wins thus far in doublev.wrestling, but perhaps tonight is their night. But their opponents will definitely not make that easy for them. And their opponents are definitely not a pushover. And let's find out who those opponents are. It's been a while since we've seen them. Can't remember the last time, but here they are. The team of Barrett and Winters. Outlaw. Not the primary Outlaw team, but they are in Outlaw. Barrett and Winters. They fought for that tag team championship. For the tag team championship that Out of Control. They were unsuccessful as they were beaten by the Wolves. But here they are still in doublev.wrestling, and they are still a tough team. They still have a strong showing in doublev.wrestling. So, in this matchup, if I was a betting man, I'd be putting my money on Barrett and Winters. The referee calls for the bell. There's Crystal Barrett starting things off for Barrett and Winters. Blake Price starting things off for the Price Sisters. And now Barrett under. Nice slide there. She leaps up. Hurricane Rana. Nice grounds Blake there. And now Barrett thrown against the ropes. And an arm drag takes her down. Blake now. Oh, the knee. Oh, the knee lift to the face of Blake there. That's got to knock your lights out. AJ Winters there to assist Barrett. Oh, the clothesline takes Barrett down, cutting her right down though. And a knee drop right into the face of Barrett. And now Blake looking to follow that knee drop up. turns Barrett around and locking the arm right into position. It's going to be tough for the Price sisters to pick up a win here. I would definitely go as far as to say they are outmatched against the team of Barrett and Winters. But never say never, as they say. Anything can happen in doublev wrestling. And I could believe that Blake Price and Grace Price can pick up an upset victory over Barrett and Winters here tonight. It's going to be tough, but possible. As the jawbreaker from Blake. And now Blake with that roundhouse kick there. Beautiful roundhouse from Blake Price. And now Blake turns Barrett over. Oh, but she's got AK-47 up on the apron, distracting Blake. AJ's distracting Blake as well. Both talking trash to Blake. And that's given Barrett the opportunity. No, doesn't manage to hit that brainbuster onto the knee. Blake manages to drop out of it. Very good move by her there to get out of that one. That one could have spelled disaster for the Price sisters. And now, Blake Price, she tags in Grace. Got her here. Oh, here we go. Grace going for that neck breaker. That right onto the back of Barrett off of that power bomb. Beautiful combination there. And now, is that enough for the win? No. Barrett still in this fight. AJ Winters rearing to go on the outside. She wants to be tagged in. The referee, cutting her off again. She tried to get in, but the ref making sure she stays right where she is on the outside, on that apron. She can get in when she gets tagged in the legal way. Right now, Barrett with a kick, a punch, and now Barrett is sent into that blue corner. What a nice spinning roundhouse again to the back of the head of Barrett this time. And now goes for a cover right on the other side of the ring. Oh, but AJ Winters, quick as they come, running across the ring there to break up that pin. And now Winters just beating down on Grace, but on the other side of the ring, the Phoenix Splash occurred from Blake Price, but as Winters was still in the ring, it was not able to secure a victory for the Price sisters. But maybe, just maybe, if Winters wasn't there, that could have been Price sisters as your victors. But that was not to be, as right now they're going to have to try another method to win this matchup, or another try at that Phoenix Splash. As Blake now throws Barrett into the Price sisters corner, tags in her sister. Grace with the boot right to the midsection. But no help for Barrett is present. Barrett sprinted across the ring, tried to get the tag onto Winters, but Winters was not on the apron. She's there now though. Oh, but Barrett kicks away. Grace didn't want to go for the tag either. She wanted to, as there we go, she tags in AJ Winters now. Crystal Barrett tags in Winters, and now she's headed up to the top turnbuckle, and a nice smash right onto, right catching the back of Grace there. And now AJ Winters drops out of whatever move Grace was going for. And now the roll up onto Grace Price by AJ Winters, but AJ is turned over. 1, the 2 count. Is this enough for? No. I thought the Price sisters might have had it there, but just so close, so very close. A 2.9 count. The brainbuster right onto the knee. And now AJ Winters thrown against those ropes. Oh no, she falls down again. Going for the neck breaker, but AJ Winters wisely reverses that one and then throws Grace Price into the corner of Barrett and Winters now, looking to tag in Barrett. A nice punch right to the midsection. Now Barrett is brawling with Grace. Grace returning a uppercut of her own though, and then here we go. Barrett's looking to show off her brainbuster as well. What's Barrett looking for here? Oh, and here we go. There it is. The code breaker from Barrett. Laying out Grace, but both women were laid out so Barrett was not able to get the cover after that code breaker. And now Barrett's gone over. Grace was trying to crawl to see Blake, but maybe. And now Blake has been thrown out of the ring. Grace back to her feet. Oh, but turns it into the code breaker right onto Grace there. Caught by AJ Winters for the win. Blake back in, but too late. The winners of the match, Barrett and Winters. And the Price Sisters put up a hell of a fight there. The Price Sisters, there were several times that I thought they were walking out with the win here tonight, but it was not to be. As your winners are Barrett and Winters. Very strong showing though put in by both teams. Barrett and Winters, big congratulations to them. And that very, very nice performance and display they did tonight in this tag team matchup.
Greetings, plebeians! It is I, your favorite vegan poet and local handsome fellow, Douglas Bacon. I am here to present and promote the greatest invention since gluten-free sliced bread, the WOCW subreddit. Oh yes, join us over on reddit.com to discuss all the latest news regarding NGR, doublev, and SNT. You are more than welcome to post whatever topics you like, including fan art, speculation threads, and, memes? Indeed, nevertheless, join the conversation at www.reddit.com/r/WOCW. We hope to see you all there.
The WOCW subreddit, ladies and gentlemen, it is the place to be. You can discuss every SNT episode, every doublev episode, and every NGR episode right there. You can talk about your favorite superstars, your least favorite superstars, favorite matches, whatever you want. You can post a thread about it. Talk with the rest of the WOCW community on that subreddit. You can also check out Dawson Richards' text reviews, our very own Meltzer there, as he reviews every episode of every show, SNT, doublev, and NGR. You can see if you agree with his thoughts, maybe debate him a little bit. I'm sure he's looking for feedback on what the rest of the WOCW community thinks. You can also check out the Cause War podcast on that subreddit, ran by Shane over at the Chicago Geek Society. Great podcast there as they discuss the WOCW. But more on what's happening right now in doublev. As El Forajido is on your screens here. She's come out, and we're looking, Lawson and I were talking about this one, and we're looking to hopefully get an actual match. That's what Lawson said to me, and I agree. I think this will be a good match if it ever happens. But hopefully tonight is the night. I'm feeling lucky, folks. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling like we're going to get to see Pixel compete once again in doublev wrestling. Oh, for God's sake. But of course, Karen Evans says no to that. The referee calling for the bell, calling this contest off before it's even started. And Karen Evans always has to ruin a good thing, doesn't she? Oh. Oh, but I don't think Uncontrollable are gonna get off scot-free from this one. As out now is your Double V General, Manager, and CEO. Rachel Larson. And Rachel Larson is the single greatest GM in the history of the wrestling business. Bert Chapman, nah. Tom Jerkin, nah. They're nothing. I mean, you know, Shane McMahon, nah. Vince McMahon, no. I mean, just a bunch of nothing. A bunch of nothing. Where it really is Rachel Larson. She is the greatest GM, the greatest businesswoman to ever walk in a wrestling ring. There we go. I think that was all that was written on this script for me to read. Thank God that that's done. I hope that I didn't say that into the mic. Larson would kill me. And there we go, Uncontrollable getting their comeuppance as at our next pay-per-view event, as Larson named it right there, Undisputed. We will see El Foragito versus Pixel in a steel cage. But now Pixel's in the ring. Oh, she's got Karen Evans. Oh, and the Gigabyte onto Karen Evans. And Pixel laying out Evans here. And there you go, Pixel is the last woman standing here tonight. Pixel stands tall after this encounter with Uncontrollable. Well done to Pixel, and I'm looking forward to seeing her clash with El Foragito at Undisputed. Kelly Vachon, the Supersonic Princess, debuting soon in doublev.wrestling. But for right now, if you follow us on Twitter, you would have seen this advertised. This is what Rachel's calling a preview match. Royce Calhill is going to clash with Evelyn for the Aurora title at a later date. But for right now, we've got a preview match on our hands. A 5-minute time limit. Royce Calhill going head to head with Evelyn in the Double V ring for 5 minutes. If she can beat her in those 5 minutes, then she has a very, very good amount of momentum leading into the title match. I'd go as far as to say, if Royce Calhill can defeat Evelyn here tonight, then it's almost guaranteed that she will win in the title match. And the same said for vice versa. If Evelyn can defeat Royce in 5 minutes, then I would put all my money on her. 5 minutes is a very short amount of time. And now, out comes your Aurora champion, ever since Out of Control. The woman in white. The destroyer. The terrifying, intimidating, surreal. Evelyn. And if I was Royce, I would be shaking in my boots right about now. Well, she certainly knows how to make an entrance. Evelyn is in the building. Now let's get into things. Our 5-minute time limit preview match begins now. There is a timer located in the top right hand corner of your screens for ease of use, just to refer to so that you know how much longer we have left in this match. Oh, but a nice clothesline from Eve there takes Royce down in the early goings. Now Eve is looking to start off very quick and very brutal. She's not wasting any time in this matchup. It's clear that Eve wants that victory in under 5 minutes. And now, oh, what a slam right on the upper back there she came down on. Hit the ropes with the front, the full of her back, and then hit the upper back down on the mat. Now Royce thrown up and dropped right down with that military drop. And now Eve with those mounted punches, the series of blows there. As Royce has just taken a beating so far in this matchup. Royce has not had a single bit of offensing. Now Royce thrown against the ropes. Oh no, blocks that though. Very nice. This is Royce's chance. Blocks the knee strike from Eve. And now it's Royce's chance to get back into this. 3 minutes and 35 seconds remain. Kick to the back, and then a clothesline grounds Eve. That's what Royce looking for here. Heading up to the top turnbuckle now. And goes down, goes for a 5-star frog splash to cover at 3 minutes and 15 seconds. No, not picking up the victory. Eve now lifted back up to her feet. Royce with the forearm. Another forearm, a fist. And now the kick. And here we go. The knee strike by Royce as 3 minutes remain. And now Royce eyeing her up. Goes to the shadow. No, pushed off by Eve. And then Eve follows up with a knee strike. What a combination there. Nice maneuvering by Eve. Putting herself back into a position of power. Dominance over Royce, and now she's looking to close it out with the curb stomp with 2 minutes 33 remaining. Going for the oh no, Eve not interested in going for the cover. Perhaps I was mistaken. Perhaps Eve is not interested in getting a win here. Perhaps Eve is interested in injuring Royce too much so that she's unable to continue to the next match. I suppose that is a valid strategy as well. If you're a scumbag. Now Eve is put on the top turnbuckle by Royce as Royce looks to follow up. Heads up to the top now. She's got Eve right where she wants her with the superplex. 1 minute and 50 seconds remain in this preview match as Royce now kicks it into overdrive with the 2 forearms. Pele kick now. Royce has shifted it into another gear now. She knows how much longer she has left, and she wants this victory more than anything. And now Royce drops her down with that brain buster. Royce on the middle turnbuckle now, calling Eve to her feet. Might be looking for here it is, the splinter knee. And now Royce recovering a bit and then going over. Dragging Eve. Might be looking for... Yes, here we go. A move from the top turnbuckle in that blue corner now. And now here we go. Eve with the shadow from the top rope. But Royce has been taken out. She's recovering a bit, and now she's crawled over for the pin. Is that enough? She might have waited too long, she did. Waited a little bit too long, and now she's getting back up again. Royce now couldn't believe that Eve managed to kick out, but now she's regathering her focus in the corner. Time is ticking, Royce, as she's eyeing up Eve. Got her right where she wants her, and now throws her down. 22 seconds remain. As Royce now, yet again in that corner, calls Eve back to her feet. Now, here we go. Royce looking for the splinter knee again. Picture perfect connection on that splinter knee as Eve is being lifted up with 4 seconds remaining. The shadow as time runs out. Well, she didn't pin her, but ladies and gentlemen, I think we have a decisive call in who came out looking better in that preview matchup. Who really will have the momentum leading into the title match. An amazing preview of what's in store for us as these two collide for the Aurora title. But Eve now is back in the ring. Here we go. The knee strike sends Royce into the corner. Now she's got Royce right where she wants her. The knee to the face. Oh no, here we go. We saw this last episode. Drives her head right through the canvas with that vicious DDT, sending her straight to hell. And Royce is out cold, unmoving on that canvas now. As Eve leaves, Royce is still out cold. We're going to have to get some medics to get her out of here. As we'll be back just in a sec. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to check out NGR Wrestling to see that pay-per-view on September 30th. Second Surrender. Right now, we've got a Huntress title match in store. Challenging for the title. A member of what I can only assume is Nightmare. Spectre. We saw last episode she went toe-to-toe with the world champion Jack Amaya. She did good against Jack Amaya, to put it bluntly. Amaya put in a hell of a fight. It was quite evenly matched, even offense, but Spectre really did well as well. She really closed things out looking strong, putting Amaya through that table. And now she's here to claim another victim. And out comes your Huntress champion, Nakano Takeo. Nakano, I'm interested to see how she's going to stand up to Spectre here in this match. I'm interested in how this matchup will play out. Oh, but Spectre getting the drop onto Nakano to start things off with that dragon suplex. Well, things aren't starting off looking good for Nakano as she gets smashed with the medal of her own belt there with that Huntress Championship right across the face. And now a Spectre continuing the offense. Medal of that belt to the back now of Nakano, and then to the side. Relentless assault from Spectre, and then the smashes her down again. Oh my god. Nakano, no reprieve yet. Getting back up to her feet though, so perhaps now she can get a chance to get back into this. Not looking likely right now though. As Spectre with a nice suplex there. Fisherman, I believe, there. And then going for the cover. No, Nakano. Not giving up that easy, even after all those belt shots to the head. And now Nakano takes over, trying to finally get in some offense in this matchup. And then yeah, there we go, and a nice double foot stomp to the stomach and a kick to the chest. Nakano Takeo, of course, won the Huntress Championship last episode by defeating Sister Thorn. Huntress Championship, really the title that paints a big bullseye on your back. If you're holding it, everybody's looking for you, but that's why it's such an honor to hold it as well. It says a lot about your character, about your fortitude. The fact that you're strong enough to hold a title like that says a lot about you. And that's why I'm sure both of these women are very interested in holding it. And now Nakano targeting the legs of Spectre. She stomps down there. Oh, a nice forearm dodge though by Spectre. Beautiful, quick on her feet there move by Spectre. Very agile. And then the leapfrog over, turns it into the crossbody. Very agile Spectre is. She dodged right out of the way that forearm before it connected. Good job as well. Nakano's forearms are vicious. Just ask Jack Amaya. She's still feeling it. And she had that match 2 episodes ago against Nakano. The world title match at 0 Hour, of course, I'm speaking about now. Right now, Spectre. We saw this last episode. Spectre with the spear through the barricade. Splitting Nakano right in half as she penetrates the steel railing. And now Spectre has more ill intentions in mind. She's taken apart the announce table. Now she's looking underneath the ring. She's got a steel chair out. Oh, God. Right across the head of Nakano there. Oh, that was a vicious hit with that chair shot. Sickening thud of steel on bone. I don't know what Spectre's looking for here. Uh-oh. She's got a sledgehammer. Oh, God. Did you hear that? Right to the spine of Nakano. And she's still beating down on her with it. I can't even see where she's hitting. But Nakano back up to her feet. Oh my God, Nakano. She's got her. And here we go. Drops her down. Nakano's still fighting. Now Nakano. Oh no, doesn't get that elbow off. Oh, the slap from Spectre. These two just brawling on the outside of the ring here. Now Nakano going for the chair, looking to utilize the chair herself. She positions it down, DDT, planting the skull of Spectre right into that steel. Now perhaps Nakano, oh no, not interested in the announce table. She throws Spectre right back into the ring with a boot to the head. Now Nakano's going under the ring herself. What's Nakano looking for here? Oh, and Nakano's pulling out a ladder. Nakano has a ladder in hand now. Oh, going to hit Spectre with it, not quite connecting her. Spectre coming back out again. Oh my God, getting flattened by that ladder there. Nakano definitely using this ladder to her advantage, setting her up in case she wants to use it later. And now, oh, but Nakano instead decides to transition to the sleeper hold now. Got those arms locked nice and tight around Spectre, but Spectre manages to get out of it with that stunner. And now, Nakano and Spectre eyeing each other up. Spectre is dragged against that railing now. As Nakano, what's she looking for here? She's laying Spectre halfway in the crowd. Just laying her over that railing. Spectre helpless, just dangling there. Oh, here we go. Look, she's looking for here to hit on Spectre. And she smashes the leg right across the head of Spectre there, smashing her into the railing, utilizing it for maximum damage. The fans chanting, "This is awesome," just seeing an amazing move like that. As now Spectre is lifted back up by Nakano again. Nakano looks to capitalize on this opportunity. Grabbing the ladder again now. Not sure what she wants to do with this. He drops it down though, decides against using it. Spectre though, that gave Spectre the chance to recuperate, and now she is on the offense. And here we go, she's going for it, the curb stomp. Flattening Nakano Takeo as she goes for the cover, but Nakano fights on. Nakano battles on. She does not give up the Huntress Championship, and she's back up to her feet. But now Spectre dishing out the damage. Nakano catches that leg. Nakano still got a lot of fire left. She runs across the ring. Oh, nice kick to the chest there. And then Nakano, she's lining it up, measuring Spectre, and then nice leaping over the rope, getting that guillotine leg drop onto the back of the head. But now Spectre with the kip up this time. Spectre's still in this matchup. The slap, and now grounds her. Grounds her again. Spectre, like a jet right there. And now Spectre picking Nakano up again with a super kick. Takes her right back down. Now Spectre throws Nakano into that corner. Oh my God, just picking Nakano apart piece by piece here. So Nakano's collapsed. She's just tossed over again. This is a brutal matchup. No love lost between these two competitors. Nakano fighting back. Oh, Nakano doesn't manage that forearm. Spectre still too quick on her feet. She has that move well too scouted for Nakano to hope to hit it right now. But is this Dragon Suplex at the end? No. Nakano kicks out of that Dragon Suplex. It was nearly the end, but not quite. The super kick grounds Takeo. And now, Spectre eyeing Takeo up. What's she looking for here? Throws her onto the outside now as Takeo just goes crumpling down to the floor below. And maybe we're about to see that announce table for what Spectre set it up for earlier. She used it last episode on Jackamaya. And here we go. Nakano shall suffer the same fate. Brainbuster. Right through the table. Nakano dazed and confused, as you can see there. She just stumbling around on her feet after the Spectre picked her up. Spectre now back in the ring. Nakano back in the ring as the two look to continue their battle. Oh my god, but Nakano out of nowhere with that forearm. Oh, but Spectre kicks out of nothing. Nakano got that amazing forearm out of nowhere, so it managed to catch Spectre, but Spectre still kicked out at nothing. And now, Nakano wrestling with Spectre. She's thrown her into the corner, then hits her with the back, and then the enziguri. Nice splash into the enziguri there. As now, Nakano is on the outside of the ring again. She's looking for here. Oh, Nakano's got a little present. She's got a wooden table out from underneath the ring. And now, Nakano back in the ring. These two still brawling. The table is in the ring, but not set up quite yet. And now, Spectre has Nakano. And then the suplex, oh my god, right onto the wooden table. That's gonna sting. And now, Spectre is picking up Nakano again. Went for that spinning backfist. Another backfist delivered. Missed the palm strike though. But Nakano retaliates now with a kick of her own. Takes out the leg there. And then some kicks delivered to the midsection of Spectre. And then a reverse roundhouse takes her to the mat. Nakano taking back control of this matchup. She's not going to let Spectre get a win that easy. She's setting the table up in the corner now. In the corner of this ring, the table is set up. And now Nakano wrestling with Spectre. I think she's going to go for it. She's going to send Spectre right through that wooden table. Oh no, but Spectre fights back. Spectre with a super kick. Grounds Nakano. And now Nakano picked up yet again. Nakano dragged over to this table by Spectre. The table that she set up herself. And now Spectre going for a powerbomb. And she hits it. Sending Nakano right through that wooden table, splitting it in half, and picking up the big no! Nakano kicks out. Nakano manages to stay in this contest. Nakano is not done yet, but this might be the end right here. Here we go, Spectre, curb stomp right onto the broken wooden metal. Onto the debris. Nakano's face driven into it. And Spectre is your new Huntress champion. And what a fight. What a brutal fight that was. You saw a spear through the barricade. We saw amazing, that sleep hole on the outside, we saw amazing strikes that were traded between the two. And then it ended right there with that curb stomp. Nakano's face driven into the debris scattered around the mat. And that would prove to be enough to defeat Takeo. And there she is, your new Huntress champion, Spectre. I have a feeling she's going to be holding that belt for a long, long time. messages. Oh my god! It's Sung Ki! I thought she was still in hospital. I'd received word that she was still in hospital receiving treatment and recovering from what Eve did to her. But Sung Ki was Spectre! I don't know what Akira's done to her, but Sung Ki is Spectre, and Sung Ki is your new Huntress champion.
Hey WOCW fans, it's Shane, aka 1000 Realities from the Chicago Geek Society podcast. If you are looking for the best podcast to stay informed of the nerdiest news going around, then Chicago Geek Society is the podcast for you. Tune in for some of the best talk around Chicagoland and the world, and check out our new podcast, Caw is War, where yours truly reviews New Generation Rising, Victory Vengeance Wrestling, and of course, Saturday Night Thunder. Check us out at chicagogeeksociety.podbean.com.
Be sure to check out Caw is War in the Chicago Geek Society, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, it's time for our main event of the evening. You've been waiting for it all night, and now it's time. Akira versus Jack Amaya. Out first. They're going to be accompanying Akira at ringside, it seems, during this match. Nightmare. Eve, your Aurora champion on the right, and who was her opponent for that title in the very first Aurora title match at Out of Control? On the left, Sung Ki. Interesting history those two have. Evelyn was the one who injured Sung Ki in the first place, hitting her with about 6 curb stomps, putting her out of commission. I thought she was still in hospital, but whatever's happened to her, she is different. And she is Spectre. Nightmare. They hold 2 of the titles here in doublev.wrestling, with that Aurora title and that Huntress title. And will they be making it 3 after tonight is over, adding the world title to their collection? And now, the challenger. Akira, the head, the leader of the nightmare that has befallen doublev.wrestling. She is the one who controls Evelyn. She is the one who controls Spectre, and now she is looking to take the World Championship. Jack Amaya has her work cut out for her tonight. Perhaps the biggest threat to her reign we have seen yet. And now, the defending champion. your Double V World Champion, Amaya. She's had a good reign with that title. She's defeated many challengers. Defeated Violet Fox, defeated Tia Cassidy, defeated Nakano Takio. But now, she faces the Nightmare, Akira. Here you see on screen, Amaya's title reign today makes 70 days since she wanted it out of control. 70 days she's held that title around her waist. But now the question everyone's asking is, will we see 71 at the end of tonight? Or will that be the end? Will 70 mark the end of Amaya's title reign? There's got to be many doubts that people will have in Amaya for tonight. She's been fighting often and fighting hard with these multiple defenses that she's been having. The last one was only a few weeks ago now at 0 hour. But really, you've got to be asking yourself, is Amaya in a good condition to fight here tonight? There is the title that they will be fighting for. The referee holds it above his head there in the ring. The most prestigious title in doublev.wrestling, the World Championship. And we will get underway in our main event as Akira goes straight for Amaya. And then Amaya, though, fights back, does not want to give Akira a chance to get off strong here in this early goings of this matchup, catching the leg. And then Akira with the arm drag sends her down to the mat. The two crash in the ring, and then Amaya plants her. Nice work by Amaya, establishing dominance there with that nice body slam. Oh, but Akira with a big hand to Amaya, twists the arm, grounds her, spins around, and then a nice knee driven into the inner arm there of Amaya. And then the world champion grounded by that heel kick as the challenger celebrates on top of her. And a nice forearm to Amaya, and now a spinning heel kick caught by Amaya. Now Amaya looking for the Northern Lights suplex, not going for the bridge, however, and targeting the hand of Akira. There you see Nightmare at ringside. You gotta wonder how they're gonna play into things. I think Sun Ki there was gonna go to try to grab Amaya's leg, but she was too slow. Nightmare is definitely gonna play into this matchup as we go along, but Akira with a nice Michinoku there. Now celebrates. Akira picking Amaya up again. And going for a roundhouse. Oh god, Amaya just drops. And now Akira for the world title, covering Amaya, gets a 1 count. And Amaya, oh, a nice enziguri there. Amaya, there's got to be doubts in Amaya's chances in this matchup, because Akira is going into this fresh. She's going into this with momentum. She's going into this nice and ready to fight with that hip attack there to Amaya. Whereas Amaya herself, she's been in many title defenses so far. The last one with Nakano Takio, that hard-hitting, strong style, brutal fight that they had only a couple weeks ago. Amaya's still going to be hurting. The wear and tear of this title reign. The damage Violet Fox did to her. Oh, what a Pele kick, excuse me. Sun Ki now, though, on the ropes, trying to distract Amaya. But Amaya is having none of it. Oh, but Akira fights off there. Amaya might have been going for an implosion kick there. But Akira picking Amaya up. Here we go. Oh my god, just kills her right there in the middle of the ring. And then going for the cover for the World Championship. Do we have a new World Champion now? Amaya's title reign is wearing on her, ladies and gentlemen. The damage Violet Fox did to her in their first matchup. Damage to her back. The damage Tia Cassidy did to her with those outlaw kicks, injuring the face. The damage Nakano Takeo did to her all over the body, targeting her limbs, submissions, and the strikes, the roundhouses. All of that damage stacked on top of each other, and now comes Akira. Even the damage that Spectre did last episode, the brainbuster onto the table, and Akira now looking to exploit all of that damage that she's seen so far into Amaya, and Amaya is hurting. Amaya is in peril. Her title reign, it has worn on her body. But if there's one thing Amaya will not do, it's give up. Amaya will fight till her last breath to hold on to this title. And if Akira wants it, she's going to have to pry it from Amaya's hands. And now, Akira though with the arm drag onto the outside. Amaya flanked on both sides by Nightmare, as Eve goes for her, picking her up now, and Eve just throwing her right back into Akira. No chance of reprieve for Amaya here. The world champion in danger, as Akira's going for it again, smashes her down with that cutter there. And now, could Akira be going for a cover after that? Oh no, Akira has other intentions. Akira locking the leg now, locking the leg in place, looking for that knee bar. Just wants to injure Amaya, wants to damage her limbs. This is what Akira was talking about. Amaya's career is in danger. She's not just coming for the title, she's coming for Jack Amaya. But Amaya luckily managed to fight out of it. Now she's got Akira in the corner with follows up that forearm and then the stomp to the back, the small of the back now. As Amaya heads outside these ropes, heading up to the top turnbuckle. Could Amaya be looking for a top rope dive here? She's calling Akira back up to her feet now. And goes for a... Oh, what a beautiful Hurricane Rana there. Leaping Hurricane Rana from the world champion. As now she targets the hand of Akira yet again. Amaya is fighting back. But Akira with the eye rake. The rake to the eyes now, not letting that last long. But Amaya fights back again with that elbow. Gets out of that suplex position. And now Amaya with the Pele kick to Akira. Akira just drops to the ground. Eve trying to distract. Eve's distracting the referee. But I don't think that's really going to give Akira a chance to do anything. Oh, Akira right back up to her feet though. And now she delivers that nice spinning kick to Amaya's midsection. Goes for a jumping kick now. Another leaping heel kick. And now looks to close it up with the spinning neck breaker, dropping Amaya right onto the upper back. And now Akira's looking to continue the offense again. She's picking Amaya up. Oh, the armbar. Spinning armbar. And the arm breaker now applied onto Jack Amaya. Just barring that arm, hyperextending it, nearly twisting it right out of its socket. But Amaya not allowing her to get the full extension on that as she breaks out of that submission hold just in time. Now Akira in trouble as Amaya gets her up. Drops her down with that suplex. Amaya now looking to get the fans rallying behind her. Akira on one knee, taking a knee for a moment, turning her attention back to Amaya. But Amaya sends Akira into that corner. Could Amaya be looking for it? Here it comes. Amaya is looking to close things out in this matchup. Looking to retain her world title with the implosion kick. Goes for the cover to retain her title. 2, 3, no! Akira kicks out of the implosion kick. It's going to take a lot to put either of these women away in this matchup. And now Akira got Amaya right where she wants her, locks her around, and then gets her locked into the nightmare sleeper hold. Got her locked in. Amaya is fading fast. Amaya's fading. Her limbs, she's not going to be able to fight. she's trying to fight back, but she's spasming around. She's trying to fight back, trying to hit Akira, but she's fading. She's slowing down. I'm not sure if she can continue right now. We might be seeing the end of Amaya's title reign. But no, she's grabbed the hand. And now the elbow. Amaya fights on. Amaya is still in this matchup. Goes for the kick, dodged by Akira. And now the elbow from Amaya. Now looking for the Northern Light suplex. Turns into the bridge, still has the energy to go for the bridge, but doesn't get the victory there. It might have been a last-ditch Northern Light suplex there by Amaya, but no, she follows up with the suplex for the Pele kick out of nowhere. The explosion of that Pele kick, but still it's not enough to put away Akira. Still, Akira kicks out. Still, Akira continues to fight. Akira now attacking Amaya. And now, Sun Ki's thrown the referee out of the ring. Akira's beating down on the ref on the outside. And now Sun Ki is taking this opportunity to fight down on Amaya. Stomping down on her. Kick to the back. The referee is none the wiser about any of this. None the wiser as Sun Ki just beats down on Jack Amaya. And now Eve and Akira in the ring. Eve with the splash to Amaya. Akira and Eve both now stomping on Amaya, stomping on the world champion. Oh my god, is this really how her world title championship reign is going to end? With this brutal beatdown. Akira now celebrating in the ring. But Nakado's out here. Nakado's run down to the ring. Forearm. Amaya's on the outside of the ring being beat down by Sun Ki and Eve. But Nakado's just smashed with that roundhouse kick, the rolling savant onto Akira. She rolls out of the ring. Now Eve's in here. The trouble in paradise roundhouse to Eve as she rolls out of the ring. And now Sun Ki, the last line of defense for Nightmare. But no, Nakado slaps it away. It goes for that nice pop-up fireman's carry kick. And now Amaya and Akira back in the ring. The referee back in the ring. Nakano, Sun Ki and Eve have brawled to the backstage area. They're gone. Now it's only one-on-one contest. The Nakano Takeo for warding off Nightmare though, as now Akira locks in the armbar onto Jack Amaya. Is this enough? Breaking the arm there just about of Amaya, but Amaya fights on. Nakano warding off this Nightmare just so that Amaya can fight on. But the amount of damage done to Akira, perhaps that will even put things in Amaya's advantage. Amaya was hurt too though, don't forget. But here we go. Amaya lines Akira up in the corner now. She's going for it. She's looking for it. With the implosion kick. Hits it clean in the ring. And then goes for the cover to retain the World Championship. And still, your Double V World Champion, Jack Amaya. And what a match it was to decide this World Championship. What a match it was to decide whether Amaya would retain yet again. It was looking dire when Nightmare was beating down on Amaya, but then Amaya's dream catcher in Nakano Takeo came in to ward off the Nightmares. She beat down on Nightmare. She smashed Akira with that the roundhouse, the rolling savant. She smashed Evelyn and Sun Ki with other moves, and then they brawled to the back as Akira and Amaya finished off the match. But as you can see, Amaya is clearly hurt. As I was saying earlier, the title reign is wearing her down. It's wearing her body down physically. But that's why we love her. She fights. And she never gives up. Dynamite Jack Amaya retains yet again. Oh, but what's this? Akira is going out as Amaya was taking a knee on the outside. And now Akira's not done here. Akira seems fresher than Amaya here. As now, oh no, she's locking it in. Here we go, she's got that armbar. Oh my god, she just snapped Amaya's arm just about. Dislocated Amaya's arm, I think. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then Akira has the locked in on Amaya. And then she's choking her out. Amaya faded fast there, trying to tap out. But Akira knew that she'd done the damage. She felt the squeeze of Amaya's neck around her arms, choking the life out of her. And if Amaya wasn't hurt already, by God is she going to be hurt after that. And I have a feeling, whether or not Akira is done with the title, Akira is not done with Jack Amaya.